So it's a little bit warmer than I anticipated today. But Eastonmade and other manufacturers have put these little tubes on their machines where you can put an umbrella. But for me, I don't want the umbrella up super high. So I'm gonna take my hacksaw here and cut this thing off flush, and then we'll put the crank on it. I'm gonna test it out and see if this is where I want it first. This is where I'm thinking I want it. That way I can have this tube be mounted in here at all times, and then I can remove the umbrella at the end of the day. I guess I gotta climb up here. Can I like pull myself up? Oh, no, it doesn't work. Where is the hole at for this thing? There it is. I also want to set the hole up, or I want to position the crank in a spot where it's accessible to me, like out front, so something like that. But I've also seen people where they keep this thing in here and then they just wind it down, and then you could just keep it like that, and then when you come back tomorrow, just open it up. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm thinking I'm just gonna cut it off right here, and this is where I'm gonna put it. What do you think? What I say earlier, we're just flying by the seat of our pants hoping something works. I 100% wholeheartedly stand by that statement. I mean, I could also rotate this thing, I guess, this way, or I would rather go this way, I think. Can I move this like that? That's not really giving me much more. Well, I mean, that right there is actually helping me. And that works. That gives me clearance here with the machine. So I think that's where we're going to do it, guys, just like that. Here we go. Bam. Now this is where it would be nice to have a partner in crime out here. I could be loading this stuff up in the bucket and somebody could be driving the tractor forward for me, and we could try and get this whole pile all in one go. But since I am a Lone Ranger, I just gotta do it myself, which is fine too. Being a lone wolf is sometimes exciting. Other times it's lonely, hence the name. But I'm glad I busted this stuff up. I'm glad I cut this stuff up to 16 inches, because it was going to drive me nuts trying to keep this in a pile at 2 foot long. Let's move the tractor up. Well, I'm not going to get it all in one bucket, so I'm not going to overfill this thing. We'll work through this and then come back for another load. So I know there's going to be a few in the comments section that are going to say, Jack, why did you waste your time cutting this stuff down to 16 inches? And I've already explained that my ADHD and my OCD wouldn't allow me to keep this in my piles. But here's another question for you, and let me know in the comments. Would you split something this big? I like to split everything at least one time. I don't care if it's a 2-inch round piece of limb wood. I'm going to split it once. That way the inside gets some air and it seasons a little bit better. Just gets the moisture out of the wood, you know, having the center of the wood opened up. But let me know in the comments, do you guys do that? Well guys, I just went to mash down my foot pedal and this happened. So the chain is what activates the foot pedal, and it looks like I decided to shear this thing right off. Simple fix. I could probably just take this off down there and then get this back on here. It's just going to raise my foot pedal a little bit, and I will save that piece so I know. I think this is probably a 4-inch piece altogether, and I can go pick that up on my way out later when we go to the Beatles. But let's see if I can doctor this back together. And there's always a saying, if you ain't breaking stuff, you ain't working. And I'm the real deal. I'm gonna show you anything and everything that happens with my equipment. If it breaks, hey, you know what? It breaks. You just gotta fix it. It's not a manufacturer's fault. It's not something sucks. It's you know, just the luck of the draw, and you just gotta go with it. So, I mean, yeah, you're gonna get the real deal with Jack. We're not gonna hide anything. We're gonna show you what's wrong with these machines. And again, there's nothing wrong with it. A frickin' whatever this thing is. I wanna say it's like a threaded eyelet bolt or something decided to shear off. Yeah, we just gotta fix it. So let's fix it. And just like anything, you know, things break when you're using them. And I use this machine. This is my go-to machine. And I still haven't put the gauge on this thing, so if you see any residual oil on the ground, that's because I haven't put the gauge on yet. We have been so busy, I just haven't had time to mess with it. Or I'll tell you what, let's just run to Lowe's real quick. We'll take this bad boy off and we'll run to Lowe's. So a quick trip to Lowe's, and I was able to find, I don't even know what this thing's called, but it's not the same thing. Like, it doesn't connect. It's still probably strong enough anyway for what I'm doing. It is literally just the linkage of, you know, the bottom of the foot pedal. And like I said, I may have hit the ground with this thing and not, you know, secured it properly when I was moving it around. So it might have just, you know, jarred the thing. Whatever, stuff happens. But we're gonna go ahead and try and link this thing back up about where it was. And it is a little bit shorter. I did notice that. This is it's about a 1/4 inch shorter, which is okay. But I'm still going to, if it's a 1/4 inch shorter, that's about where I would have to put the new one, is about right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get this attached, and then I'll hook the linkage back up and we should be good to go. I wanna get this stuff done because I've got about 20 minutes before I gotta get home and get a shower, or the missus is going to kick my butt. We are now back in business. New little linkage piece put in. Go ahead and finish this little bucket, and then there's a little bit of the distance we gotta get done, and then we're gonna go see the Beatles. So there's a good little piece of face cord. I'm probably gonna say that's, you know, half of a face cord. We'll see what it is once we get this stacked up, because I have to go, so I'll stack this up first thing in the morning before I come back over here and continue playing. I do have shade now, but I do like the umbrella. I do like that I was able to cut the thing off and set it up where I need to put it. I'll make sure I put it down before I leave. Tractor as usual, working out of the bucket is great. Next time, I definitely need to get the Baumalight hooked up to the excavator so that we can attach the MS324, the skid steer splitter, and start busting up some of this bigger stuff, because there is still probably 2 loads of where I got this red oak from that I need to get here soon. The cookie pile continues to grow. I did get some more totes today. I'm not sure if I talked about that yet, but thank you, Larry. I appreciate your help, brother. There was 5 of them here, and these were cleaned out, so I didn't have to deal with that mess that was inside of the other ones before. I pulled my circular saw out the other day, and the guard on it was completely seized up from that, whatever was in that first batch of totes. But that's awesome that we got 5 more totes in. I got that mess of the white oak cut up to 16 inches and split. Had a little hiccup with the axis. We got it fixed. Like I said, if you ain't working, you ain't breaking stuff. Yeah. Now I'm off to go see the beetles. Peace and love, my friends. Smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe. And watch all my other videos. There's playlists, like here or here. It's on one of the sides. Click the playlist. Just let my stuff play. Walk away. Go do your chores. It will help me out a lot, guys. You mean the world to me. Take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.